Australia's advertising and marketing industry has a diversity and equality issue. You can help to shift this by joining us on May 28th at the B&T Changing the Ratio event at Belvoir Street Theatre. Some of our industry's most prominent thought leaders have taken the pledge to change the ratio.
I'm supporting B&T's Changing the Ratio because currently in Australia 11 of the top 200 companies have female CEOs, and I think when we look at our industry, if you look at the MFA, still only 34% of senior roles are filled by women, and if you look beyond that, we have still a real diversity struggle going on in our industry that we are super passionate about as an organisation challenging. Although there are small steps of progress being made, it's an ongoing battle that we need to continue to commit to and continue to commit to evolving diversity in our business to ensure that we're reflecting the true ecosystem of Australia.
Fact: women are paid 22% less than men when doing the same job in advertising.
Our industry needs events like B&T's Changing the Ratio, because if we don't have these moments where we all come together and discuss change, then change often doesn't happen. And it's only when we talk together and when we make commitments together that we can affect a positive new industry that we work in that affects a positive new Australia that we live in. You need to come to B&T's Changing the Ratio, because if you don't, you leave the responsibility for change to somebody else. And if you can't control change, then you won't have influence on what change looks like.
Fact: 76% of ads feature only Caucasian actors.
I think a lot of us acknowledge that we have some problems in terms of ratios, be it female-male ratios, potentially ageism, certainly ethnicity in the advertising industry, particularly creative. The more that someone like B&T invests in helping us change the dynamic in that, giving us time to focus on those problems and try to change them, the closer we get to being able to address some of the issues that we already know exist.
Fact: 1 in 6 directors on Australian advertising company boards are female.
It's got a fantastic lineup of speakers. There'll be some really practical tips and takeaways as well, and really looking at insights which you can use in your everyday and I guess actionable ways forward you can promote diversity on the ground.